Now, where direct mail comes in, y'all, is it helps to activate demand, okay? Inbound marketing, SEO, helps to capture the demand that's already there. You're just getting your solution in front of them as the most credible and trustworthy solution. Now, what direct mail marketing and text message marketing and cold calling and those other things do is they activate demand. They turn someone into someone who is now seeking out a solution, okay? It could be someone who literally just went through the process of inheriting a house. They haven't really been seeking out a solution yet. They haven't gone to Google. It's not that big of a pain for them yet, maybe. But then they got your postcard or they got your cold call, and now they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should look into this thing. So you're activating their demand. They might not be looking online yet, okay, but you're now activating the demand. What's up, y'all? Got a special edition, a special series coming at you here on the Carrot Cast. I'm actually recording this one in Florida on vacation with my family, and thought I'd pull away for 15 or so minutes to kick off this series on direct mail. Now, you might be asking, why am I doing a series in this podcast on the Carrot Cast on direct mail when Carrot really focuses on the online side? We help you stack bricks, we help you create content and really, outrank your competitors, create inbound leads coming your way. Why are we going to pull out a whole section of this podcast to focus on direct mail? Well, one of the big reasons is number one, direct mail works. One thing that we teach a lot here at Carrot is we teach you should have multiple different marketing methods. You shouldn't have just one marketing method. Even our clients who do just SEO or just pay-per-click, what I always suggest is you start to stack on other types of marketing methods so you're not kind of putting all of your eggs in one basket. And on our side, so here at Carrot, we practice what we preach. Of course, the majority of our business comes in from SEO, from creating great content that gets out there to people, that people find through Google. They're the most motivated, the best quality prospects. That's our number one. But then what we do is we amplify it with other types of marketing methods. So it could be pay-per-click traffic, it could be Facebook. And the reason this is important, y'all, is because the more you can diversify your marketing methods, the more stable, the more safe, the more predictable, the more consistent that your business is. And as a real estate investor or agent as well, a direct mail is just consistently one of those marketing methods that keeps showing up, that keeps doing amazing in most markets around the country for agents and investors. Now, so in this podcast series, we will be talking both to investors and agents, probably primarily on the side of things if you're looking for a motivated house seller. So if you're an agent looking for motivated house sellers, this whole series is going to show you exactly how to find motivated house sellers through direct mail, and then of course amplify it with the online side of things. If you're looking for buyers, guys, this series will help you as well, but it's more focused on finding those leads that are a motivated house seller. So a couple of things before we dive into this series. When we start to figure out, hey, who are we wanting to bring on this series? Who are the experts in motivated house seller lead generation in the entire real estate investor world? But once again, also applies for agents. I've got two amazing friends that own companies that do this for some of the biggest investor agents in the country. One of them is Christina Kraus, and she has a company called Postal Impact that works with some of the largest investors in the country, helping them find the most motivated sellers through data and through direct mail. And they do an amazing, amazing job. Now, on the other side of it, you have Todd Swaggerty, who owns a company called Yellow Letter HQ. Met Todd years and years and years ago. I've known both of these people for a long time, y'all. So these are not people I just Googled and said, hey, let's get on a podcast. These are people that I've known for a while. I've been in masterminds together for years, and I see the results that they pull, and they have a lot of our clients are their clients. Okay, so Yellow Letter HQ takes a little bit of a different approach, okay? But still similar, and still it works great. So you're going to be able to hear from both of these experts on what's working for them and their clients to find motivated house sellers in this market through direct mail and do it right. Because if you've been launching direct mail campaigns and they haven't been working for you, it's likely that one of the things they're going to be diving into in this series is wrong with your campaign. It could be your targeting. It could be your list. It could be your direct mail piece. It could be it's not getting opened as much as it should. It could be the way that you're following up. Or like Christina says in this series, it could literally be the people that you have answering those phone calls are the reason that it's not converting into a deal, okay? How are you approaching those phone calls? What are they saying on those phone calls? Okay, what type of list are those direct mail prospects coming from? Because that depends on the type of approach you need to have when you're on a phone call with these people. So this series is gonna be amazing for you. Now, before we dive in and unleash you over to Todd in the first two parts of the series, and then Christina in the third part of the series. What I want to do is kind of give you a full picture of how direct mail marketing fits into what I call the ideal marketing mix, okay? If you're to go to carrot.com/marketing-plan, carrot.com/marketing-plan, you're gonna be able to see our marketing plan generator. And a marketing plan generator, it's a free tool, y'all. It's a free tool where you can put in a few answers to some simple questions, and we'll give you a really dialed in marketing plan for your level of investing or your level as an agent. And in there, you see us talk about making sure that you're amplifying your offline marketing with your online. Okay, and the first thing I want you guys to look at is all of the direct mail marketing you're going to be doing, all the offline marketing you're going to be doing. I don't care if it's direct mail or if it's radio or if it's TV or if it's door knocking or bandit signs or driving for dollars. It doesn't matter, y'all. All of your offline marketing is going to be creating online demand. Now, what does it mean when your offline marketing creates online demand? Every single time someone gets a mailing piece, they're going to be probably pulling up their cell phone and Googling the identifiable pieces on there. It could be your phone number, it could be the company name. There's so many factors that people want to research before they make a decision. Now, I want you to think about it for yourself. You know, last time you got a phone call from someone you didn't recognize or a text message from someone you didn't recognize, what did you likely do? Well, most people will take out their cell phone. They'll do a Google search of that phone number to see who the heck called them. And what usually pops up is something like a scamcall.com website or whocalledme.com. It's a bunch of things that aren't really building your credibility profile for you. So there's gonna be a bunch of people who are gonna be Googling those types of things on your direct mail, on your cold calling. They're gonna be Googling the phone number that you're cold calling or texting from. And if you aren't showing up to control your conversation online, you are 100% for sure losing deals because your online credibility profile isn't supporting your offline marketing. And so as you're going to be building your direct mail campaign, one of the biggest things you can remember is that you have to do them in tandem. Unless you want to be losing revenue, losing dollars, losing ROI with your offline marketing. So as you're going to be doing online marketing also, guys, one amazing thing about online marketing with SEO, with pay-per-click, things like that, is you're attracting the highest, most motivated people, right? Those are the people that are going to Google and doing Google searches for problems they have right now that they want to solve right now. That's why your average profit per deal, your average commission is going to be way higher on those people that are actively searching you out on Google. That's why those people are going to convert way faster. They're much higher quality prospects. They're more motivated. They're ready to go. It's going to take less selling as long as you're building credibility online in order to close one of them into a great deal to help them out. Now, where direct mail comes in, y'all, is it helps to activate demand, okay? Inbound marketing, SEO, helps to capture the demand that's already there. You're just getting your solution in front of them as the most credible and trustworthy solution. Now, what direct mail marketing and text message marketing and cold calling and those other things do is they activate demand. They turn someone into someone who is now seeking out a solution, okay? It could be someone who literally just went through the process of inheriting a house. They haven't really been seeking out a solution yet. They haven't gone to Google. It's not that big of a pain for them yet, maybe. But then they got your postcard or they got your cold call, and now they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should look into this thing. So you're activating their demand. They might not be looking online yet, okay, but you're now activating the demand. And so one of the amazing things about that is you're actually going to be able to get a larger volume. You're going to be able to get a larger volume of prospects through offline marketing because you're activating a bunch of people into demand, okay, versus the SEO side of things. Okay, your SEO side of things in Google pay-per-click is going to be a lower volume than you'll be able to find by doing a bunch of direct mail or cold calling, but they're going to be higher motivated. They're going to be higher motivation, much more motivated, okay? So that's why it's great having a mix because your big volume is going to come from your offline marketing, but your highest motivation and your highest profit deals and most consistency is going to come from your online marketing. So when you pair the two together, it's just an amazing, amazing force of marketing. It's an amazing force of consistency. So you can really build a business that gives you what I was talking about: freedom, flexibility, predictability, consistency, right? Grow those things, y'all. So in this series, we're going to be walking through How do you find the right list? What is direct mail marketing? Why should agents and investors be doing it to find motivated sellers? What your direct mail should be having in it, what it shouldn't have in it, how to get it opened, what lists you should be going after, how to field those phone calls to make sure you're closing them at a high rate, how do you make sure you're training your team members to accept those phone calls in the right way and what they're saying, what data should you look at, what's working. Guys, we're gonna be giving you all this stuff in this series. And we would love for you guys to go check out the rest of the series if you haven't. Or if you're just listening to this the first time and you're not doing direct mail marketing, maybe later, 6 months, 12 months down the road, when you want to kick that into gear, come back to this series because it's going to help you do it the right way the first time rather than launching a couple campaigns, coming back later and saying, hey, direct mail didn't work for me. I invested $5,000 into it and it didn't work. Well, it probably didn't work because the reasons Christina and Todd are going to be talking about on here, that you need to avoid those mistakes and double down on the things that work, okay? So guys, at the end of the day, we're gonna be helping you guys grow consistency, predictability in your business so you can grow momentum. And one of the best ways to do that is by stacking up your marketing sources. And if you've nailed the online marketing side of things, I would suggest now finding some sort of offline marketing, outbound marketing that you can now stack on top of your online marketing to activate new demand of people who are not currently going to Google and searching yet, but you can get in front of them first. Okay, now if you're already doing offline marketing, if you're already doing direct mail or things like that, but you're not doing the online side, I can tell you right now that you are 100% for sure losing leads and deals. You're losing deals because you haven't built up the brand credibility, the brand trust online when they're searching your phone numbers, when they're searching your company name. Now you might be closing predictable deals, but here's the deal, guys. If you're averaging $20,000 profit per deal, or if you're averaging $10,000 commission as an agent per deal, and you're happy with those numbers right now, and you're not, you don't have your online brand tightened up when people search your phone number, when people search other things like that, I can guarantee you're losing at least 2 to 5 deals a year, which right there is somewhere between a $10,000 and $50,000 or $150,000 loss this year alone, because you're not focusing on the online credibility side. I'll give you a couple action items right here before we turn you over to Todd and Christina and the rest of the series. Action item number 1, guys, is if you're doing direct mail, cold calling, direct mail, cold calling, text message marketing, anything offline, TV, radio, billboards, any of that kind of stuff, I want you right now to grab a piece of paper and write down all of the identifiable things you are putting in your marketing for your company. Write down any phone numbers you're using, including tracking phone numbers. This is something I was the first one in the industry to talk about this 4 years ago, and now other people are starting to talk about it finally. Is the credibility profile is one of the most important things for you for all of your marketing right now, especially when things are crazy competitive. So write down all of the items that are associated with your brand and your marketing. All the tracking phone numbers. Okay, I don't care if you have 14 tracking phone numbers. Write down all those tracking phone numbers. Is your company name in there? Is your personal name in there? What is identifiable in there? What's your headline say of your postcard or your letter? Google that headline. So now I want you to go to Google and type in all of those things into Google one at a time. So type in each phone number, because that's what your prospects are likely going to Google to vet and verify and research you to see if you're legit. So type in each one of those phone numbers. See if one of those phone numbers is going to help you stand out. See if one of those phone numbers is actually building credibility for you, or if it's removing credibility. And odds are, when people search that, they're probably not going to find anything good. So take your contact page and put all of your tracking phone numbers on the bottom of your contact page in an area that says, hey, you might have found our website from one of these phone numbers. It's a way that we help to find which marketing you came from so we can best serve you. Just go ahead and continue to click around the website and see if we can help you, and we can give you a cash offer. We can put the most money in your pocket. Okay, so take all those tracking phone numbers, guys, and put them on your contact page at the very bottom of your contact page in small font. You can do it on your Carrot site really easily. And then that way, your contact page should now start to pop up really high in Google for that phone number. Now you're starting to control that conversation more for your brand and credibility. So now they can land on your Carrot site. It's going to be amazing on mobile, and they're going to be able to click around and see your credibility, see your testimonials, see your about page, see all the things that are going to be making them want to work with you. And your competitors who are not doing that, they're going to get their postcard, they're going to Google their phone number, and they're just going to see a bunch of things pop up in Google that are like myscamcall.com, whocalledme.com, and it's not going to build up the credibility profile. But if yours is, imagine if you're going to close 1, 2, 5, 10 extra deals a year Just because, guys, you tighten up your online credibility profile, that's going to equal 20 grand, 50 grand, $100,000 extra income this year without sending out any extra direct mail pieces at all, just by tightening up your online credibility profile with Carrot. All right, guys, so dive in. Let's buckle up for the rest of this series. I'm going to go hang out with my family and dive into the pool for a little bit. But if you guys have any questions on direct mail marketing, just hit us up, carrot.com. Go check out our blog series, and we've got you. Here we go, guys. Enjoy the rest of the series.